Hey you guys, it's your girl Internet, and today I'll be coming at you with the reaction from Ron White. I got thrown out of a bar. Now, it's kind of easy to get thrown out of a bar if you been had too many drinks. Hopefully he ain't had too many drinks, but more likely, he didn't have too many drinks. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn notifications on so you can see me. And I done heard of Ron White, but I have never seen none of his specials or anything like that. So this will be my first time watching one of those. So let's get into it. Let's see how he got thrown out of a bar.
I got thrown out of a bar in New York City.
Okay.
Now, when I say I got thrown out of a bar, I don't mean somebody asked me to leave.
No.
We walked to the door together, and I said, bye, everybody, I gotta go. 6 bouncers hurled me out of a nightclub like I was a frisbee.
Golly.
Those big old bouncers that go home every night, watch Roadhouse, and beat off. You know what I'm talking about? Patrick Swayze's hitting another guy. For wearing a hat. I walk into a bar with a hat on. This guy real pissy goes, took off the hat.
Oh, shoot.
I'm like, what's the deal? He goes, I'll tell you what the deal is. Faggots in this area wear hats. We're trying to keep them out of a club.
He look like he tore up right now. He look like he is wasted right now, honey. I guess he had to... You know, sometimes, like, that's how people, like, really calm down their nerves. They had to drink a little bit. Maybe he didn't drink a little too much. He already smoking, calming his nerves down. He already got a little something up in there, up in his cup. He just doing his thing and to get his check. He finna go home and go to sleep. He is some...
Like, oh, really? The only way we could tell down south is if they have their hair cut like yours.
Oh my God, not faggots either. Not faggots either. That is such an ugly word. Don't say faggot. You can't even say stuff like that no more. You being got thrown in jail saying stuff like that. You don't say stuff like that. That's an ugly word.
And he got all pissed. But he walked away, and I took the hat off, and like an hour later, I'd been drinking, and I forgot. You ever forget? It happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
I put the hat back on. The guy comes over to me. Now, I'm between 6'1" and 6'6", depending on which convenience store I'm leaving. I weigh 235 pounds. This guy comes over to me, poking me in the shoulder with 2 fingers, says, "You're out of here." I'm like, "I don't think so, Scooter." And I was wrong.
Golly.
They hurled my ass. And then they squared off with me in the parking lot, and I backed down from the fight because I don't know how many of them it would have taken to whip my ass. But I knew how many they were going to use. It's a handy little piece of information to have right there. Overkill. Well, they called the police because we broke a chair on the way out the door, and I refused to pay for it. And the cops showed up, and at that point, I had the right to remain silent.
Oh.
But I didn't have the ability. The cop says, "Mr. White, you are being charged with drunk in public." I was like, hi. I was drunk in a bar.
Right.
They threw me into public.
Right.
I don't want to be drunk in public. I want to be drunk in a goddamn bar, which is perfectly legal. Arrest them. Well, he didn't arrest them. Instead, they call in for my arrest record. There's some good news. Satellites are linking up in outer space. Computer banks at NASA are kicking on.
NASA.
There's a telegraph in Fritch, Texas going beep beep.
Golly.
This part takes a while. Shorthand. Beep.
Dang.
Now, I told you that story to tell you this story.
Okay.
When I was 17 years old, I was arrested for being drunk in public.
Again.
Seemed to be a pattern.
Yeah, seemed to be.
If you knew Morse code, you would already know that. And one DWI, which was a bogus charge because it turns out they were stopping every vehicle traveling down that particular sidewalk.
A sidewalk.
And that's profiling, I believe. And the drunken public charge and Fritz, the arresting officer, who I had literally known all my life. You know what I mean? This guy lived 4 doors down from me in a town of less than 400 people. We've met.
Okay.
He takes me to jail. When we get there, he asked me if I have any aliases, and I was just being a smart ass and said, yeah, they call me Tater Salad. 17 years later in New York City, I'm handcuffed on a bench with blood coming out of my nose. And this cop goes, are you Ron Tater Salad White? You caught me. You caught the tater. You can take down those roadblocks now. I call my son Tater Tot. And Poot.
Okay. Ew, Poot. That was a baby name, was it? But guys, I really enjoyed that. He is like silly, but he's like I can tell like when he get drunk, he would be so hilarious. You know, like I'm scared of drunk people though. But if they're the funny drunk, I like to be around. I don't like to be around a mean drunk. I want to be around the funny drunk. Because, like, they can make you laugh and stuff like that. They be dancing and stuff like that. Knowing they can't dance. They all are be falling and stuff like that. Until they just start getting sloppy. Then I'm like, okay, this is not even funny no more. Just stop. And I don't like to be around drunk people because I'm the type of person in my lifestyle. I don't really be around people like that. And it kind of like when they be loud and obnoxious and trying to fight and stuff like that. No. They're just disgusting. Like, you need to go lay down. Because if I have like a little juice or something like that and I feel happy, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna be knocked out. But he seemed like he would be the type, Ron seemed like he would be the type of person just will knock you off your freaking feet. He gonna be so hilarious. But that brings us to the end of the video, you guys, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.